So what does all that mean? Well, with the Christmas tree, you can see that when I shut the lights off on the tree, it went from 300 watts, which was the total amount that the house was using at that time, down to 258 watts. So a drop of 300 watts to 258 watts is a total of 42 watts. Now, if I left those lights on all night long, the cost could be easily calculated simply by multiplying the number of watts times the time times the rate that we get charged for our electricity, which in British Columbia is about 10 cents on average per kilowatt hour. So here's what you do. I take my 42 watts, and let's say that they were on all night long, from evening to morning, maybe 10 hours. So I multiply that by 10 hours, and what I have is 420 watt hours. We're charged by the kilowatt hour. So I need 1,000 watt hours to make 1 kilowatt hour. So I simply divide by 1,000. So in other words, what this means is this is 0.420 kilowatt hours. Now, if I want to work out the cost, I simply take the number of kilowatt hours, which is 0.420, and I multiply that by the rate, which in British Columbia, as I said, is about 10 cents per kilowatt hour. It's interesting to note that the tree used a total of 42 watts. My house lights took a total of 38 watts. The lights that I ran down the fence beside the house was only 5 watts. Might as well leave those ones on all the time. And then the lights that ran down the banister in my staircase was using a total of 14 watts. The total of all of those is 99 watts. To find out the total cost for all of my Christmas lights for the entire month of December, here's what I'd have to do. I'd take my 99 watts, which is the total amount of power that all of my lights are using. Let's say I leave them on for 12 hours a day. Well, 99 times 12 is 1,188 watt hours. I do a quick conversion by dividing by 1,000 to make it kilowatt hours. That would be 1.188 kilowatt hours. And then if I work that out by multiplying 1.188 kilowatt hours times 10 cents per kilowatt hour, it works out to 11.88 cents per day, that if I had them on for 12 hours. For the entire month, I would simply then take my 11.88 cents per day and multiply by 30 days. And what I'd get is, my days, of course, would cancel out. That would work out to 356 cents, or $3.56, which is pretty good considering what I get in return is a house all decorated for Christmas with lots of pretty lights.